I made a stromboli last week and it has been living rent-free in my head ever since because it was so freaking good. Start by browning a pound of Italian sausage on the stove. While that is working, in a bowl, you're going to get some butter and some garlic. You're just going to toss it in. Make sure the bowl is microwave safe because you're going to melt this in the microwave. And when it's melted, make sure you add some Parmesan cheese because we add Parmesan to everything. Stir it up and just set it to the side. By now, your Italian sausage is done. You're going to want to get as much of that grease off as possible. Pop open a pre-made pizza dough, and then you're going to want to make a big, giant rectangle. You're going to want it as big as you can, but without going too thin. You're just going to want to kind of pull and stretch it apart. Make sure you don't get a hole in it. If you do, it's fine. Everything's fine. I used ham and salami, and obviously we had the Italian sausage. The recipe that I found that I was kind of following said 6 slices of ham, and that's diabolical. Load that sucker up. After the ham is on, you're going to go over the top with salami. You're going to do the same thing. I'm not going to lie, I asked ChatGPT about the order of putting things in a stromboli, and this is the order it told me to do. That way the crust didn't get all soggy and gross, so I just went with it. We're trusting the process. After the salami, we are adding that Italian sausage on top. Once your sausage is added, we are starting with the cheese, starting with ricotta. I didn't have a ton of ricotta, but I didn't want a ton of ricotta. You don't want to get it wet, just enough to make it creamy. Then you are adding in some seasonings on top and, of course, some Parmesan cheese. Again, I put it on everything all the time. The original recipe I saw on Pinterest said to pick either provolone or mozzarella, but that's ridiculous. Naturally, we are doing both, and we are, again, loading this thing up. I started with the provolone, and then I went in with the mozzarella, just layered it on top. The mozzarella is the last thing that you are going to add to your stromboli. I turned mine vertically because I wanted it massive to roll up. You could do it the other way, but this is how I did it. While you're rolling it, you're going to want to kind of pull it towards you. This will kind of stretch the dough out a little bit below it, and the ingredients won't slide around as much. But this is the stromboli all rolled up. Now we just need to pinch the sides. If you have extra dough on one side, pull it off because you will have little gaps. Then you're going to take that garlic butter mixture and kind of brush it all over. I did the top, bottom, sides. We did it all. Then I cut some slits and I put it in the oven. I baked it at the temperature that my pizza dough recommended, and I just checked on it often. Because it was so massive, it did take a little bit longer than, say, a traditional flat pizza, but it was totally worth it. Make sure you let it cool for a few minutes before you start slicing it. Otherwise, all that cheese and stuff is just going to run out. And then you're going to warm a cup of pizza sauce for the side so you can dunk it. You can add whatever meats or veggies you want into one of these strombolis. However you do it, it's going to be so good.